What's up, crypto heads? John Fro here from Crypto Dreams. This is the place to be to learn about NFTs. Welcome back. Happy to have you here. I hope all of you are having an absolutely amazing day. We are going to be looking at Rat Alert today. This is a very exciting game on the Polygon Network. It has a lot of potential. If you like the content on this channel, be sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. It helps my channel out greatly. All right, let's dive right in. So here we are. This is the Rat Alert website. Rat Alert is a play to earn, train to win strategy game on the Polygon Layer 2 network. We're going to kind of be jumping in between the white paper and the game itself. They are currently running a closed beta that I have been playing for going on 2 weeks now. We're going to be looking at all of the mechanics, everything you need to know about the game, as well as the white paper here. Keep in mind, this game is in closed beta. Anything I'm showing you today is subject to change. They are still developing it and working on it. But let's go ahead and dive right in. So this is a play to earn strategy game on the Polygon Network. And the main characters are chefs and rats. And they operate within restaurants. So let's go ahead and look at the venues. Fast food kitchen, McSteak. Michael McSaylor's McSteak is virtually all over town. Here chefs start their career as an employee producing food, which rats love for its simplicity. So when you first start the game, you will start in McSteak. You will need chefs or rats to stake in McSteak, and you will start earning and building up your stats. So by staking in McSteak, you will earn food. We will look at all of the tokens. There are 3 tokens for this game. We will be looking at that a little closer here shortly, but you will have a payout percentage for chefs and rats by staking. You have a cooldown time. You cannot unstake within 24 hours. So there's lots of stats. We'll look a little bit deeper in that. But next we have Casual Food Kitchen, the Steakhouse. Wise man once said there is no second best. He was, of course, talking about steaks at the steakhouse. These casual food kitchens allow your chefs to produce seafood, and they are the venue where the wheat gets separated from the chaff. With a total supply of only 5,000 kitchens, you need to be quick to get in the game. So there will only be 5,000 of the steakhouse NFTs, and you will have to purchase those with food, and they will go up in cost as they are minted. After 1,000, they're going to go up to 3,000. After it hits 2,000, they'll go up to 4, and so on. So the earlier you get yourself one of these venues, the better off you're going to be, because it will be cheaper, and you will also be able to stake your chefs and rats and earn yourself seafood. So you will have higher stats, but you will need a minimum requirement of 28 skill. So if we jump on the game here, I currently have the steakhouse and I have 4 chefs staked. They have the percentage here of 32 for one, 46, 34, 48. So they are above 28%. So this chef, for example, in McSteak, he's at 14%. I cannot put him here because he has not reached the high enough percentage of skill yet. So I will have to wait. And then rats, they will need 28%. So this rat just hit 28, so I can stake him here once this cooldown timer finishes. And then I can start earning seafood. But yes, as you climb the tiers, your earnings increase, your experience, skill, or insanity, or body mass and intelligence for your rats, those increase. Let's go ahead and move on to Gourmet Food Kitchen Le Steak. Le Steak, no other restaurant in the metaverse can hold the candle to the famous 3-star kitchen, and it can only be purchased with seafood. These gourmet food kitchens are where the fine dining G food is made and where heroes become legends. With a total supply of 500 kitchens, only the creme de la creme will get to call themselves proud owners. But it doesn't stop there. Since G Food is Rat Alert's DAO token, all chefs and rats operating this kitchen will have the first seats in all game decision processes. So, Gourmet Food Kitchen Le Steak NFT is very rare. There are only 500 kitchens. And again, these will go up in cost as they are minted out. So if you get your hands on one of these, you're going to be pretty darn happy. Again, your stats are going to go up. In order to earn in these kitchens, you need a skill level of 72%. I currently have no chefs or rats at a level that is needed to stake them in Le Steak. So rats, again, will require 72% intelligence. So I got a ways to go before I can get in Le Steak. Let's move on. We also have the gym. So this is a very cool part of this game. There are a lot of inner working mechanics and strategies to utilize to play this game. The gym is one of them that is very important. So let's go ahead and look at this. There are only a few jobs more stressful than that of a chef. Time is key. Language is rough. Stakes are high, and so is the risk of burnout. Rats, on the other hand, face the risk of getting overweight and becoming easy prey for cats, especially in fast food kitchens. Do not let that happen. Be sure to send your characters to the gym where they can blow off steam, relax, and lose weight. So, if we look here on the game, I currently have 4 NFTs staked in my gym. My rat here, as you can see, he is obese. He's at 100%. If I don't get him in shape, he could get captured by a cat and his stats would then go to 0. We'll take a look at the cats in just a few here. And then my chefs here, they were insane. These percentage levels were at almost 100, and I did not want to get burnout and again lose all of my stats. So you have to unstake them from the restaurant and then stake them in here and level them up, and these values start to decrease. So once this timer is out on all of these chefs, I'm going to be taking them and throwing them back up here and start earning again, because these are my higher level percentages, higher than all these, and I want to get them up to 72% so I can start getting them staked in list stake. All right, let's take a deeper look at the tokens. The game introduces 3 different food tokens with decreasing total supply. Together, they are referred to as X food. During your progress through the game, you will produce these tokens and need them to purchase items. Liquidity will be provided by the team, but everyone is encouraged to provide liquidity and earn their own LP staking rewards. So the first token we have is fast food, F food. The ERC 20 token earned for staking at MIC stake. It comes with a max total supply of 100 million. So there'll be 100 million F food. Allocations are play to earn, treasury 50%, core team 20%, 20% unlocked at launch, then 5% monthly. Ecosystem incentives 15%, staking and LP rewards 10%, advisors 5%, 25% unlocked at launch, then 5% monthly. Next, we have casual food, seafood. There will be a total supply of 10 million seafood. So, as you can see, it is decreasing in supply as you climb up the tiers. You can only earn seafood in the steakhouse. So, F food here, climbing up the ladder, seafood in the steakhouse. Allocations percentages are identical to F food. And then we have gourmet food, G food. This one can only be earned in less stake. So this is the big one, the big boy right here. And there will only be 1 million of these tokens. So far less than F food. Also, keep in mind, this is subject to change. I believe this probably will change. I know they're still fine-tuning the tokenomics. So keep that in mind as I'm going through all this information. This game is in beta, so things will change. But again, allocations are identical to the other 2 tokens. So these are your tokens, F food, C food, and G food. You will earn each of these in your kitchens. Now let's look at the cast, the NFTs that are involved in Rat Alert. So Rat Alert has 3 main characters: chefs, rats, and cats. Chefs mint food tokens, rats steal them, and cats kidnap rats. Every minted character is unique and has the ability to be trained by the player. Each NFT has 2 attributes that change upon staking or claiming. Attributes affect the appearance, image of the NFT, visible both in the game and on OpenSea. The pixel size is 100 by 100, 3 times the size of other play-to-earn games, like Wolf Game. The mining cost for 1 Generation 0 NFT is 0.07 ETH. That is very reasonable. Users that are eligible for the whitelist are able to mint their NFTs up to 24 hours before the official launch and received a discount of 15%, resulting in a price of 0.06 ETH. So getting on that whitelist is gonna give you a 15% discount. Very cool to see. I'm gonna show you ways you can get on the whitelist here in just a bit. First, we will finish looking at these cool NFTs. So after 10,000 Generation 0 NFTs have sold out, Generation 1 NFTs can be purchased with the first of our game tokens, F Food. Fast food. So after 10,000 are purchased with WETH, you can then buy more NFTs with F Food. Again, I believe this is subject to change. I think this might get adjusted. But let's go ahead and dive into the chefs. Chefs are the main character in the game and come with 5 different trait types: eyes, hat, neck, mouth, and hand. 90% of all mints are chefs. So your odds when you mint are that you're going to get chefs. Chefs come with 2 attributes: skill and insanity. If we look at the game here, these are the 2 attributes it is talking about. So my sanity level is getting pretty high and my skill level is increasing here. So those are the 2 attributes for your chefs. So skill, as I explained, you'll be able to move up the tiers as you increase your skill. And you have to be careful with your insanity because you can get burnout and end up losing all of your stats. But as it says here, being insane comes with high risk of burnout, effectively ending our chef's career and returning to square one. So you would return all the way back to square one. But fortune favors the bold. So the benefit is, if you're keen enough on taking the risk of having your staked chef go insane, you get the chance of minting one of 100 cats for free, which will deal with rats in its own special way. If you're not able to mint one of the 100 cats, you might still get one by just keeping your chef insane or the rat obese. So that is the benefit of walking that razor sharp edge of burnout and losing all of these stats. You have the potential to get yourself a cat, and we'll look at how cats interact with the game. Just want to mention, by the way, this white paper is extremely well put together. It's one of the better white papers I have seen in describing a game. The mechanics of this game are really cool. I have enjoyed playing this game since I started. It is fun. The characters are cool. The concept is fun and cool. So I'm very bullish on this game. Not financial advice, but I think this game has a lot of potential. But let's get back to the game here. So these are your stats. These are the sanity levels you will move through. And I'll leave a link to this white paper in the description if you want to look a little bit deeper. These are your skill levels as you continue to increase. We also have chef events. So I've been hit by a couple of these. These reduce your stats dramatically when you get hit by a food inspector. So your risk of being hit by one is increased as your skill level is lower as it increases. So if your skill level is 100% here, very low chance of getting hit by a food inspector. Burnout event. Overworking usually leads to exhaustion, fatigue, and health problems. Chefs that are insane have a very high risk of suffering from burnout. So you will return to 0 if you get burnout. Again, that's why you want to send them to the gym. We have more stats here for your burnout rates. Skill level 100%, your burnout rate is going to be far less. Let's move on to the rats. Again, you're going to have character traits: tail, eyes, piercings, hat, and neck. As you can see with my NFTs here in the beta, they all look different. They all have different traits. So this rat looks different than that. This chef looks different than that chef. So very cool. I love it. Love these characters. I love the art. It cracked me up. Fun game. Just a fun game. So only 10% of all mints are rats. So you only have a 10% chance. Rats eat and steal 20% of the chef's X food for their rat pack. Rats come with 2 attributes, intelligence and body mass. So that's what these stats are. Intelligence here and body mass here. You can see my body mass here is at 100%. So that is why I have sent them to the gym, so I can get him back in shape. Otherwise, he could get caught by a cat and I would go back to 0. So these all function the same as with the cooks. They are just different stats. But once you start getting up to these 100% levels, you're starting to get in trouble and you could go all the way down to 0. But at the same time, your rewards are greater. So a very fine line and a awesome strategy game, just fun to play. So as it states here, a kidnapped rat will restart with 0 intelligence points and 0 body mass points. So you have to start from scratch. Again, we have your percentages here, your body weights, and your intelligence. So rats also have events. They can get caught in rat traps. This has also happened to me, and you will have a reduction of these 2 stats here. In fact, let's see here. This cook just got hit by a food inspector. These stats were much higher and they dropped dramatically when he got hit by the food inspector. The same thing will happen with your rats. Also with the rats, they have an added event that can happen, and that is being caught by a cat. Overweight and obese rats are very sluggish and weak. They move very slowly, and it's hard for them to avoid their natural enemies, cats. Cats really love obese rats because they're an easy target. Smarter cats have a lower chance of getting spotted by cats. An obese rat caught by a cat suffers from total loss of intelligence and body mass. So not only are you having the potential of a rat trap event, you also have the potential to be caught by a cat when you get too fat. Intelligence level, though, once you get that high, goes way down. So last but not least, we will look at the cats. Cats, the third playable character is the cat. There are only 100 cats in the game, and they can be minted for free only by insane chefs. A cat allows you to steal the loot from 5 random obese rats per day. After 10 days, the cat will seek a new home, either at another random insane chef owner or to an obese rat owner with at least 1 chef. The insanity level of the add-on chefs does not matter in this case. So you could still possibly get yourself a cat randomly. Probably very small percentage of that happening. But as you can see, you will only have a cat for 10 days. So you cannot keep it forever, which I think is awesome because cats in real life are like that. They can move on to different owners after you've had them for years. They are free-spirited animals and they do that. So here we go. The cat is designed to be the risk reward when playing bold by staking, and chefs that can randomly suffer from burnout, obese rats that can randomly be killed by a cat. There are no event attributes or traits for cats. So that is what cats are about, as well as chefs and rats. So another very cool thing about this game is the Discord community. Discord for this game is fun and active. They have daily quizzes and daily missions. So this was yesterday's mission. By fulfilling these missions and quizzes, you can get yourself whitelist spots. So All this information is in their Discord. I highly recommend joining their Discord and getting involved. That is how you will get yourself a whitelist spot, get yourself a discount. They also were giving away free mints for a while, but I believe that now it has switched over to tokens, but you can still get yourself free tokens. So I highly recommend getting involved. You also pick your team, rats or chefs. I'm a chef. You can choose your side, and then you will have a mission to run that will earn your team points. You also get yourself a role for fulfilling these tasks. So very fun Discord. I go into a lot of Discords and there is nothing happening. The devs aren't involved at all with the project. I see the devs in here all the time. That is a very good sign for a project. The devs care about what they're doing. They are involved with the community. That's what you want to see. And on top of that, they run these cool quizzes where you can get yourself whitelist spots and missions with unique artwork every day. So I really like this game and its community. Very excited about it. Happy to be sharing it with you. Well, that's it, everybody. That's Rat Alert. This game has a lot of potential. So much going for it. I'm looking forward to the future. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you have a question or a comment, feel free to leave it below. I'd love to hear from you. I have left links in the description below so you can dive deeper if you so choose. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button if you like the content on this channel. It helps me out so much. Until next time, I wish you health and wealth. I'm out of here.